Hello there my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Glazed. I'm PurpleRodri. Last time we obtained our 4th badge, or what would have been our 4th badge if we would find Jasmine. I still have no idea where she is, but today we're gonna go ahead and make our way back to Goldenrod City now that we have the teleportation device checked off, and we are gonna go ahead and enter the Goldenrod gym, which I'm really excited for. So let's go ahead inside of Goldenrod City's gym, take on its leader Simon, the luckiest man on Earth, and we'll have to find out why he's the luckiest man on Earth. I gotta tell you guys, I have those days where I feel like I am. Whitney, Simon trains the normal type. You know what to do, don't you? I think we know what to do against normal types, so let's go ahead and begin this gym. Now, one thing I have gone ahead and taken care of is that I've leveled up Hedwig to level 61, so Hedwig is pretty much caught up in levels, and I thought we could have a little fun with Hedwig and throw it into the mix and get some battles in there, you know, give it a little bit of experience. So let's go ahead and take on this first trainer. Once again, thank you guys so much for your tips and comments. Make sure you give this video a like, it really helps the series. Now, let's go ahead and begin this battle then. She's gonna open up with a Clefairy, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw in Hedwig. Now, the cool thing about Hedwig is that it has a lot of different moves, so she'll be able to do a lot of different strategies for us, and hopefully that'll really come in handy once we get into a little bit of the higher levels, the Elite Four, the champion of this region. It's gonna be awesome. With that, it looks like we start things off well with a crit, so I'll go ahead and take that. You know, that's what I'm talking about. Hope you guys are having a good day. It's actually nighttime for me. It's actually Wednesday at night, because as I told you guys, I'm actually going to be flying from El Salvador back to Chicago. I was gonna say flying to El Salvador. Flying from El Salvador back to Chicago. So I'm actually gonna be heading back there for a little while, I could say. Probably for a little bit longer than a little while. And you know, it's gonna be nice to get back home, but I'm also gonna miss this place a lot. It's my final night here, and it's always during those nights that you really start thinking about a lot of things. You start being really thankful for everything that you experience, and I gotta tell you guys, the time I've spent here is wonderful, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. It was such an amazing time getting to spend it with my family, and it's something that I always appreciate, and I just want to let you guys know that because it means a lot to me. You guys are pretty much family to me at this point, and I gotta tell you guys, it's really awesome when I get the chance to tell you guys my stories about this special place, and I'm really happy that I get to share that with you. It's something that really means a lot to me. I was actually just sitting there reminiscing with my cousin, because as I told you guys, he's gonna be heading back to Germany tomorrow as well, and I was just talking to him and my grandma, and we were just goofing around talking about old times when me and him used to play our Super Nintendo and our Nintendo system and all these sorts of things, and my grandma's like, oh, you guys remember that? You guys still have memories of that? And we're like, yeah, we wouldn't forget that because those were such great times. And I believe that even for my grandma, who never really got into video games too much, I think it was a special time for her seeing us grow up and playing video games, and it was something that made her happy because she always saw us happy. So even to this day, when she sees my cousin and me just playing video games, she'll just sit there and just watch us and laugh, and it's really awesome. I gotta tell you guys, it's a really great experience, and I'm just really happy that I still to this day have the chance to be able to do that. And it's awesome to see the smile on my grandma's face when even she can reminisce on this and on all those memories from the past, and it's really great. It's something that I definitely want to share with you guys because it's really important. I gotta tell you guys, have fun and appreciate your family. It's something really great. You know, even if your family are friends, you know, your family can be anyone, I suppose. Anyone you care about, anybody you love. So it's always good to do that, and I think it's always great to keep those good and warm memories close because they'll definitely help you out, and that's something that I definitely need. It's really something that helps me out. I love thinking about my family and the people I care about because it's something that always pushes me forward. With that though, guys, we have gone ahead and defeated the first trainer. Now, I just wanted to try out Hedwig, and Hedwig is doing an awesome job. We're actually gonna go ahead and battle through these next couple trainers and hopefully speed through them a little bit more. I'm also gonna give a couple of our Pokemon more XP, so here we go. We've actually been getting really lucky with the crits, which almost worries me a little bit because it means that we might have a tougher time going up against the gym leader because we might have luck on their side. And this guy is called the luckiest guy on Earth, so we're gonna have to see. Let's take these people on. I love having a flying type on our team because now we can do the whole earthquake, fly around, destruction, double team. It's amazing. I love when we can have a bit of a deadly duo. I feel like we always have one of those, so it's always great to see. Now, let's go ahead and continue on in this gym, though. It's been pretty easy so far, or I say easy, even though the Pokemon have been a little bit higher level. Now, let's see. Where do I go? She isn't running up to me. What am I doing? What? Wait, am I missing something here? Am I having a bit of a blonde moment? Oh my goodness, there's a door! So there we have it. That should be the final battle in this gym, except for the gym leader. So let's continue on. I'm going to go ahead and heal up our SP, and we should be pretty much good to go. I think our team's pretty strong. I think Hedwig will be ready. I think Chompy will be ready. Let's put Chompy up in front, though, because Chompy hasn't got too much action today, and let's see what is going on.
I love you too, my little cutie. Oh, Rodri, I wasn't expecting you so soon. This little cutie's my Simon. Isn't he just the sweetest? He's the gym leader now, not to mention my boyfriend, Kiss. I'm sorry, but I can't stay and watch your battle. I gotta get back to the league.
Well, isn't that too bad? Yeah, that is too bad, Whitney. Thank goodness you're not sticking around. With that, though, guys, we are ready to take on Simon, so let's go ahead and talk to him.
Oh, my little Whitney Pie, isn't she just the best a guy could ask for? You should just hear the way she giggles. Uh-oh, you were here for a gym battle, weren't you? Don't think I'm a bleeding heart. Behind my fluttering heart lies a tough guy. Let's battle.
All right, guys, here we go. Rodri versus Simon. Let's go ahead and take on Goldenrod City's gym leader. And I'm excited for this one. He's got his 5 Pokemon ready to go. He's going to open up with a Clefairy. We're going to send out Chompy. And now I'll continue telling you guys about my little story. So as I was saying, we were just reminiscing on good times, and we had all these memories of playing our SNES and all these different types of things. And I started thinking about it, and I asked my cousin, I was like, what do you remember is the first game you played? And he told me, he's like, Super Mario Bros. 3. And I slightly remember playing that, but the one game that I really remember playing, I would say as one of my first games, would have to be Shoplifter 3, which was on the SNES, and it was this game that to this day I still have the cartridge, and it was about this helicopter, and it was like a side scroller, and the helicopter would go around and pick up little soldiers and bring them back up and take them to safety, and it was really cool. So for a second I had to think about what the game was called. I ended up looking it up, and I told my cousin, I was like, Shoplifter 3, and he's like, oh yeah, I do remember that, and it actually ends up having really good ratings. So I guess it was more than just, you know, me as a kid thinking, oh, this game's so cool. It was actually a really cool game, and now that I think about it, it was actually a lot of fun. A lot of the games that I remember from my childhood were on the SNES. So my cousin told me that he remembers us playing Super Mario Bros. 3 on the NES, and that's something that I gotta tell you guys, I don't remember that much. As I said, Shoplifter 3, that's the one that comes to mind. Other games that really pop out to me would be like Street Fighter. I played a ton of Street Fighter growing up. It was a blast. I loved fighting games. I played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There was some battle game, and I remember that I used to just go ahead and me and my sister would play, and she would whoop me even though she didn't know what she was doing, because she would just sit there and jam the buttons. And I feel like all of us had that sibling who would end up beating us in a fighting game or some sort of game because they would land some secret combo even though they didn't know what the heck they were doing. And that was something that happened to me a lot. So my sister would end up beating me, and I would get mad. I'd be like, how'd you do that combo? And I would sit there for like hours playing the game not knowing what the heck she did. And for some reason, she would just like laugh at me because she had no idea what she was doing either. She'd just get really lucky. Another game, too, that I have in mind is a Terminator game, and I just remember going around and you shoot down a bunch of Terminators. So those are all the games that really come to mind, but it's really funny because it's awesome to see that everybody has a different game that they remember from their childhood that really, really stands out. That first game that you remember playing. I wish that I could really remember what the first game I played was. I couldn't tell you guys. I can't look back to that memory. I probably played it when I was super young. So the one that I do remember the most is that little helicopter game. It's something that'll always stick with me, you know. I keep the cartridge to this day because it's just something that means a lot to me. I keep most of my games. I have pretty much all my systems. I have my SNES, which I used to play here in El Salvador before I moved, and I still have all the game cartridges and everything, and it still works. It's in really good condition, so it's awesome. Once in a while, you have to blow in the cartridges quite a bit, so you have to blow in them a lot, actually. You have to blow in them more than quite a bit. Sometimes you have to blow inside of the SNES itself. I know people say don't do it. I know the cartridges say don't do it, but for some reason, you kind of have to do it to get the games working. And I thought that was a really cool story that I would share with you guys. It's always like a lot of fun to tell you guys about these things, and I hope you guys enjoy these silly stories from my childhood and all these things. I'm just really thankful that I have such a great group of friends like you guys that I can tell these stories to, and that you guys really do care, and it means so much to me. You know, like I said, you guys are like family to me, and it's really wonderful that I can share these experiences that I've had as a kid and with my family with you guys. So I'm really happy that you guys enjoy listening to these things, and it's just really cool. It really makes me happy to be able to do that, and it just makes it wonderful for me to be able to play through these games and just be able to tell you all these things. So, you know, big thank you to you guys. It really means a lot to me. I've had such a great time here in El Salvador, and being able to share those experiences with you guys makes it that much better. It's honestly so much more fun to be able to just talk to you guys and play a couple games and goof around on Pokemon, and it's really, really great to have the chance to do that. That's what I'm really thankful for, you know? The chance that I have this opportunity to do this and to be able to just talk to you guys about life and just goof around. Yeah, it's really great, and I'm just really happy about that. I've had such an amazing time here, and I can't wait to get back to Chicago and, you know, keep it going and just keep on going with our adventures. I'm excited to see what else there's going to be coming, because so far, we only have 5 Pokemon on our team. We still have 3 more gyms after this, and we still have to add a 6th team member, so we still have quite a bit to do. And that's not even counting the whole other region, which we're going to begin very soon, guys. So keep that in mind. We are flying through Johto. I don't know how tough the Elite Four or the Champion are going to be. I'm actually not even sure who the Champion's going to be here in Johto, because as you guys can see, not everybody that was a gym leader in the past is a gym leader now. For example, Whitney. Now, Simon has gone ahead and taken over, so it's always kind of different, and we're going to have to see what else has changed here in Johto, which I'll be really, really happy to see. I'm always excited when we go up against new trainers and new opponents and new battles. Someone takes over a gym or an Elite Four changes. I think that's what really makes these games special, and that's why I always have a blast with it. Now, let's see. We're very close to taking down Simon. We should be about 1 hit away. That should be about it. I think this guy will let us take him down. Let's hope that we can tank out this Aura Sphere, actually, and then oh my goodness. All right, let's go for the Hydro Pump. Let's hope that this will take down the Togekiss, and with that, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We gained a ton of XP. We defeated leader Simon.
Oh my Whitney, please forgive me for losing. I'm sorry, my dear. I should have tried harder.
We got 2480 for winning, and with that, guys, we have obtained the Plain Badge. That is the 5th out of 8 badges here in the Johto region. 3 more to go. 4 if Whitney and Jasmine would ever give us that 1 badge.
I can be tough. This is a loss. Here, I'm supposed to give you this.
We obtained TM45, and with that, guys, we have just obtained Attract. Oh, nice. Okay, so I guess we can teach that to some of our Pokemon.
If they're the opposite gender, but it's not as good as the true love I have with Whitney. Good luck and fair travels, Rodri. If you meet Whitney at the Johto League Center, my love. Do you have a special someone, young Rodri? Love is the greatest thing in the world. I only hope you can find a love like mine and Whitney's.
And isn't that the truth, my friend? I definitely agree with that. Love is a really important thing to have, and I think it's something definitely really special that once in a while you have to look for and hope that you can find it. With that, though, guys, we're going to go ahead and head out of here. We have wrapped up things for today here in Goldenrod City. I'm actually really happy that we now figured out what gym Whitney was talking about. That's why I was a little bit confused, because I was like, which one of these gyms is Whitney? Because it kept saying Simon. With that, though, guys, we're going to continue from this point next time, so make sure you guys leave me some tips and some comments on what's coming up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys give this video a like, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.